relieved when I can say that, not follow it up with, and I'm an alcoholic. Hi. We're not in that room, right?
No. That's sad.
But I am. I'm an alcoholic. I am a recovering alcoholic. I've been sober for about 2.5 years now. See, I tell a room full of strangers, I get a round of applause. I tell a date, I get a, ooh. I'm like, are you worried that you're going to have to be charming? Jokes on them, though, because I'm really easy. It was never the alcohol. But they say that when you start drinking heavily, you stop maturing emotionally. So even when you quit drinking, you have to go back and kind of start all over. Like, that sounds exhausting. It was tough enough the first time around being 9. I had to quit drinking. That was getting really expensive. I mean, cabs alone were breaking me to and from work every single day. Just adds up. And times are tough. You know, the economy sucks. Everyone's broke. We're in a recession. You're broke. I'm not broke. I'm doing great. Because I'm a whore. I'm also a musician. I'll play anywhere that I get paid, and I got $100 one time for singing the national anthem at the opening of a refurbished Walmart. I have no shame, and you're clapping. You have integrity. I have boots and shoes. They cost money. You can't buy them with integrity. So, you gotta look good, you know? Nothing makes a woman feel better than when she's walking down the street and she gets whistled at. Am I right? Unless it's by a black guy. No, not because I'm racist, but because then I think that it means that he thinks I'm fat. So I'm not a germaphobe, but I have a healthy level of paranoia when it comes to certain things. The 5-second rule, not where I work. I mean, I look at these women that I work with, these disgusting women that wear sandals in the summertime that shouldn't, and they like kick off their shoes underneath their desk because they think that nobody knows. I know. I think about it. I think about it so much. If a crazed gunman came into my office and put a rifle to my forehead and said, "Get on the fucking ground," I'd say no. You're gonna have to kill me. And then you get people that create paranoia where there was none before. Like, you know, you really shouldn't bring your cell phone in the bathroom because there's tons of bacteria in the air and like even fecal matter. So essentially it's like having poop on your phone. Like, you have no problem opening your mouth in here. While we're in the bathroom, my friend let everybody know that she was pregnant by putting up a picture of her pregnancy test on Facebook.
Thank you.
That's so disgusting. To you, that's a baby. To me, that's something that you peed on. And don't get me wrong, I've got tons of pictures of things that I peed on, but I don't put them on Facebook. Yeah. There's a lot of runners on Facebook. My friends are all running. Yeah, fucking day. Bullshit. If your face is too fat to fit in your profile pic that you took yourself, I doubt you ran 7.2 miles this morning. Were you chasing a Domino's delivery truck? Oh, you put up a map. They're not the biggest bullshitters on Facebook, though. That award goes to the stay-at-home moms. They pass around the Sunny car that said, "Yeah, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Ask me what I do all day. I dare you." Like, I don't need to ask you what you do all day. You update your fucking status every 5 minutes. Your goddamn mother of the year. Baking cookies, watching Finding Nemo, wiping snotty noses. Meanwhile, little Timmy just made out with the electrical outlets. Now you gotta rush into the hospital. Did you know that you can check into the hospital on Facebook? You can, and you should. Because I'm on the edge of my fucking seat. I want to know what's going on with Timmy. OMG, Timmy got electrocuted. WTF, what happened? FML. SMH. Fucking chat speak. I learned chat speak when I was dating a guy who had a teenage daughter. I said, what do you want for dinner? She said, wrote back IDK. I was like, what's IDK? She says, I don't know. I said, well, then you shouldn't be using it. Bitch. Teenagers are stupid. I found out the hard way that my dad thinks LOL stands for lots of love, which was really upsetting when he told me that my cousin died in an email. So that's not funny, Dad. Oh, yeah, it actually happened. That's okay. I didn't know her that well. It wasn't the point of the story. Moving on. Speaking of parents, I was watching the show Toddlers and Tiaras, and there's another show called like Stage Moms. Oh, these women, they dress up their daughters like little whores and like force them in front of the camera in these pageants and wear dresses and makeup and make them do this against their will, and they're like crying, they don't want to do it and everything. And I look at these mothers and I look at my own mother and I'm like, why not me? Was I not pretty enough or talented enough? What were you trying to protect me from, you know? Alcohol abuse? Yeah, really dodged a fucking bullet there, Mom. Still would have had to drive me to detox, it just would have been in a nicer car. So I went to a hip-hop show for the first time a few months ago, and I'm still exhausted. They're really bossy at these things. The second you walk through the door, they're like, everybody scream! I'm like, woo! Like, make some noise. I'm like, I just did! Like, put your hands there. I'm like, why? I believe that putting your hands in the air and waving them like you just don't care are conflicting ideals. Normally, I put my hands in the air to indicate that I do care about something. But I am willing to adapt to this because my whole life I've been looking for a way to let people know that I don't care without using any unnecessary conversation whatsoever. For example, you're on a date with a guy, he tells you what he does for a living, you're like... Your boss is like, that deadline's Friday. Your friend tells you she had a miscarriage. So I've been seeing this guy for a while, for a few weeks now. It's going really well. We're at that awkward stage where not enough time has passed where it's okay to start calling him pet names like honey or baby, but way too much time has passed to ask him what his name is again. Buddy. He can call me anything he wants along those lines as long as it's not Precious, because I only associate Precious with Lord of the Rings, Silence of the Lambs, and fat black chicks. Right? Call me Precious. So I asked him if he wanted to spoon the other night, and he goes, well, I'm more of a knife guy. So I stabbed him. I'm not crazy. You ever try to prove to somebody that you're not crazy? Yeah. How does that work out for you? Hey Mike, send your message on Facebook just to see what's going on, see how you're doing, see how you've been, see if you want to get together. You know, no big deal, get back to me when you can. It's my turn. Okay. Hey Mike, it's me. I just sent you a Facebook message, see what's going on, see how you're doing, see how you've been, see if you want to get together. You know, no big deal. And I saw that you were on Facebook, you hadn't written me back, so I checked to see if the message sent, and it did. We were just on there posting and tagging and checking into places. You'll get back to me when you can, it's no big deal. So I sent you a text just to see what's going on, see how you're doing, see how you've been, see if you want to get together. I didn't hear back from you right away, so I sent you another text saying, did you get my first message? And I was like, well, if you didn't get the first message, you could have gotten the second message. So I sent a third message saying, sorry for all the messages. I was like, stop doing that. So I called you just to see what's going on, see how you're doing, see how you've been, see if you got my messages, see if you wanted to get the you know, no big deal, you can call back when you can. And I realized I forgot to leave my number. And I know sometimes on Facebook people are like, oh, I got a new phone, or I lost all my contacts. So I called you back to leave you my number, and I rang once and went right to voicemail. So I know that you saw that I was calling and hit decline. Then I got pissed off, and I was leaving this angry message like, what, do you think you're better than me? And I was like, you know, just give me a second and like call me back, whatever. You know, just took a few minutes, hash it out face to face. I think we owe it to each other, even if the end result is that we never talk again, which is clearly what you want. And for all you know, it could be what I want too. But you're not going to know unless you pick up the phone and give me a call back. Let me prove to you that I'm not fucking crazy. Are you even home?